my beautiful friends. Welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and of course, we are back with the video of what's in store for you for the upcoming 10 days. And I'm going to give you your heart sphere selection along with, the usual, the piles and the feathers, beautiful images. Take your pick, and then we start with pile 1. Hello my beautiful pile ones, and if you've selected this one, then let's dive into what's in store for you for the upcoming 10 days. Of course, this is from whenever you see this. Before we dive into the reading, I just wanted to take your monology on camera. Bring love into the situation. See, remember, whatever you're trying to do, unless it is backed with love, unless it is filled with love and your choices are nothing but the stuff that you love, you're not going to get much out of it. Okay, so I feel like there are certain things that you need to bring that more into and you'll be fine. One more. Nothing will come out of the situation. See, the thing with you is, you're worrying about something and that is like constantly on your mind. But once again, you have the universe telling you nothing to worry about, just relax for now. Let's get into your tarot. I'm going to place this here. Alright then. From your tarot, you have the Fool. Alright, that's beautiful. You have the Sun. That is amazing. You have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the Seven of Wands. So basically for you, pile 1, you're starting on a new journey entirely. So this basically wraps the end point of the previous cycle that you've been going through, and you're going to be likely feeling very, very positive, and that positivity is sort of spreading. It's almost like, after a period of darkness, the sun comes out and you are like that fool, ready for a new adventure. You sort of have that childlike spirit to you once again. Ready to conquer the world, ready to see what is out there, ready to experiment, and just ready to live your life once again. However, what is happening, you are almost impulsive, but somewhere at the back of your mind, you cannot make mistakes that you've done in the past. You have to get it right in the future, and you're sort of slowing down when it comes to that energy. So I feel like what is going to happen, the minute you feel like you're making some mistakes, or you feel like, okay, wow, I don't want to push this here, you will not do that. You will pause, you'll take time for consideration, and if and only if certain things feel right to you in the long run, especially, you are going to be going there in that direction, because I feel like you're careful now. Maybe you were not so careful in the past, but now you're like, look, I cannot make any more mistakes. It's like I'm done making mistakes. Yeah, and you're proceeding with caution. And what is happening, you're becoming very, very extra careful. And I don't exactly see the path ahead to be super easy for you. It's like people are going to oppose you every step of the way. Look, for you, pile 1, that's always been the case. It's always been like you against the world, and that is your story. You know why? Because you're strong, you're capable, and you have the capacity to beat all odds to get to where you want to. So I really want to tell you here, whatever you're trying to accomplish, don't give up hope. Let's look at more. I'm going to give you your father cards. Keeping it here. Yeah. I'm sort of switching up my reading a little bit, so the patterns are slightly changing. Okay. Now, when it comes to you guys, as you proceed on your journey, it is almost like you are sort of on this path of discovering something, because of which you may not feel like you want to spend a lot of time with other people, and this may sort of continue for the first half of the week. You're like, look, I just want to pay attention to my own thing. I want to work on my own self. I want to work on my own projects and in peace. I feel like that is what you want as you move ahead in life. You want peace. You want quiet. And you're seeking it because you need some answers when it comes to your life. And once again, the universe is backing you with that. They're telling you, if you are on the major end of making certain decisions, pause, rest, and rest to reconsider, because as you reconsider in that feeling of pause, you will get the answers. And once you get the answers, you'll be ready to open up to an entirely new dimension of life. So don't ever feel like guilty to sort of make yourself up your priority, or if somebody is demanding your time this week, if you want to say no, just feel free to say that, because I feel like you have a lot on your mind, especially moving forward. See, when it comes to, I feel like you're ready to make some waves now. You're like, look, what have I missed? I want to get back to life. I want to start living. I want to start living the grand life. It's like you're not like very happy being on the sidelines anymore. You want to be where the big story is, in a way. And I feel like you're going to be making those splashes as you move ahead in the upcoming 10 days. But it's almost like, this week you're like doubtful. Should I go? Should I wait? I'll tell you what is happening with you guys. The thing is, you are sort of questioning yourself. Why am I doing certain things? Why do I want to do certain things? Yeah, especially on this new journey, in this reconsideration, you're constantly asking yourself, why? Remember, you're the seeker. And the seeker, their constant question is like, why? And I feel like that is largely on your mind. The reason for that is, you're working at your foundations. You are starting again in a way. And you sort of want to build your foundation right. You want to get your basics right this time. And you're putting in the hard work for it. You're almost looking at a distance and be like, okay, what can I make of myself in the future? And you're building yourself in the present moment. So this is almost like, a dream of the future, but build the present. That is your energy. However, when it comes to this entire journey, you are not alone. There is somebody with you, looking after you, taking care of you, who truly, truly loves you and wants what the best for you. And it's almost like you have this soul connection, a soulmate connection at that. So you guys belong together, and they are loyal to you, you are loyal to them. So that's that energy. And it's so interesting, you've picked that pink heart. Yeah, so it's like a ride and die kind of a friend or a partner. That is what I see in your case. Now, moving forward, okay, tread thoughtfully. So when it comes to you guys, I feel like you've got to be a little careful about arguments in the upcoming 10 days. Because the thing is, you may be in the best of energies, you may be feeling optimistic, you may be feeling absolutely great, but that doesn't mean everybody around you is on the same page. Maybe somebody is going to be having a bad day, and once you say something, they're going to set it off their edge. Yeah, so be a little careful when it comes to people. So your strategy of just doing things on your own, I feel like that is for a reason, because you may feel like, look, I don't know when this person loses it with me. Yeah, so this could be a family member, this could be somebody at work, but be careful with that. Listening to wisdom. So I feel like somebody wants to teach you something. There is some lesson coming your way in the upcoming 10 days. So all you've got to do is you've got to listen. Yeah, for all of the whys that you have in your heart, the answer is coming. Yeah, that's the message for you. I'm going to give you messages for your relationships. Okay, sorry about that, but you have a jumper. A message for you: I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So once again, I told you, there is somebody in your life who truly, truly loves you and cares about you. So once again, it's a message. It's almost like confirmation for you. Oh, you have 3. That's good. Twin flames. So you and the person in your life, or the person who's coming in your life, whichever way it works, you guys are twin flames. Once again, that loyal heart energy. Yeah. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. See, the thing is, when it comes to relationships, don't try too hard. Okay, if you try too hard, it's almost like it won't work out. But if you just let things easy, yeah, let time work itself out, certain things out, you'll be fine. I want to give you one more. Let's see. Okay, you have 2 more. Secret admirer. All right. Sometimes there's also a secret admirer for you in place. So I get a feeling like maybe this person is different and the other person is different. Of course, it is, can be the same person, but they have deeper feelings for you. than the one they are letting on. My beloved, though we be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. So as I told you, this person is like your beloved. Yeah, he's your person. Physically apart maybe in certain cases, but spiritually always united. Let's give you your tea leaf cards. Dealings relationship with a man are going to be important. Once again, this could be your loyal soul. You have happiness, so happiness, this is definitely coming your way, and I told you your energy is that of happiness. Vacation, for some of you, you could be heading on a vacation. This could just be at home relaxing. A distant friend is thinking of you, so you are remembered from somebody from a distance. Plenty of material things, so money wise I feel like you guys are like going to be good. Karma, okay, now the thing with you is, you will reap what you've sown. So when it comes to you guys now, the happiness that is coming in, you deserve it, because you've like paid a price and quite a heavy one, and now it's your time to just enjoy the fruits of your labor. Celebration, fun, enjoyment, that is on the cards for you. Family matters, so there's also something to do with your family. Yeah, so especially I feel like, when it comes to like threading thoughtfully, maybe it's a family member and someone new is entering your life. Once again, as I said, this could be a secret admirer, so I definitely feel like these are two different people. Now I'm going to give you messages from Baba. Remain centered, so please make sure you remain centered, you remain calm, you remain steady moving forward. Never give up on yourself. Okay, so if you feel like giving up on something, if you feel like giving up on yourself, don't. Okay, just don't. Surrender. Once again, the message is surrender. You don't have to do anything. All you've got to do is you've got to do your best and then just surrender. That is your job. Your letters and numbers: 21, U, 30, T, A, D, number 8, N, 99, E, N. You've eat. So make sure you're giving yourself some good food, nourishment. And you have number 10. Feel like I need to give you a few more. Okay, you've more numbers. 25. You've O. Oh, again, if you want to say no to something, remember I told you, if you want to say no to somebody who's asking your time, you've got the choice to do that, and you know. So if somebody is up for playing that game, then maybe that is what you're going to be doing on a family week this week. I'll leave you here with my best wishes. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello my beautiful pile twos, and if this is the pile that you've selected, let's take a look at what's in store for you. Of course I forgot. Let me just take your monology first. I'm going to shuffle 2 on camera. Prosperity lies ahead. So money wise, I feel like the upcoming days and beyond are going to be very good. Oh, you have 2. Okay. You may be taking some financial decisions in the upcoming 10 days. This could be bank documents, investing, saving, those kind of things. But remember, when it comes to the way you're doing things, certain adjustments are needed. So when you make these adjustments, I feel like, you'll be right on track. And remember, be bold and make the first move. So don't wait for somebody else to do something for you. If you want to do something, for somebody, be the first one to do it. I'll keep this out here and we will move on with your tarot. Okay. You have the Emperor, Queen of Swords, 9 of Wands. You have the Lovers, And you have the Ace of Wands. Now that is very interesting. See, when it comes to you guys, in the upcoming 10 days, you're almost on some kind of a military schedule. It's like, I need to do this, I intend to do this, and that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. It's like you're operating through your head. Yeah, you have certain plans, you have certain goals, and it's almost like you're saying to the world, nothing and nobody is going to stop me from getting to what I want to. However, the thing with you is, you're very capable of doing this and you're doing it beautifully. But it's like midweek, you're getting tired. You're like, okay, I've been doing this for a very long time, but maybe I cannot keep up with this anymore. See, however, it's not like you're giving up. You're still standing. You're still willing to push things through. However, please make sure to also use your heart in the picture. Is your heart into something? Is your heart telling you that this is the way you should be going? If the answer to you is yes, then please go and do whatever it is that you want. And if your heart is being like, oh look, maybe I want to do this, but this part of me just is saying no, then you've got to listen to your heart. Because what will happen is, that is the moment the shift will happen. You will stop operating all the time from your mind and then go towards your heart. And I feel like you need to go towards that heart energy a little bit more. See, Paltus, you are people who are sensitive. And I know sometimes people hurt you guys and just situations get you which make you toughen up. But that is not who you are. Okay? So you are people who love. You are the eternal lovers. So choose love. Yeah? And make that fresh beginning when it comes to life. However, I also feel like there is some kind of a soulmate energy here. So there is a chance for some of you, you could be getting into a new relationship or starting once again in a relationship. But that love is huge when it comes to your life in the upcoming 10 days. Moving forward. Okay, love that. Look at that. Alright. When it comes to you guys, what is happening? You're shining. You're really shining. You're really coming into your element because you're choosing love in the upcoming time. And remember, it's almost like you're happy about something. Happy about something once again is the message. And the reason for this is, some bonds in your life are strengthening. Especially if some equations in your life are like not going really well, then they are on their way to mending. But once again, when it comes to relationships, it is not the mind that functions, it is the heart. The heart chooses. And I feel like yours chooses as well. So let your heart be the guide for you. Because otherwise what is going to happen, you're always going to be feeling hopeless. You're going to be feeling helpless. See, when it comes to you guys, you can choose that new beginning anytime. But if you choose to remain stuck in that cycle of helplessness and hopelessness, that is where you remain. But that is not your core energy. That is the message of this entire 10-day period. That is the message of the, universe for you. You're not helpless. You're not hopeless. There is hope available. Only and only if you invite the energy of love into your life. Because other than that, everything is sorted. Yeah? Let's look ahead. Okay. See, the thing with you is, you're being a little rigid wherever you are with whatever choices you're making. You're being a little bit rigid. And because of that rigidity, maybe you feel very hopeless and you feel like, okay, I have to do this on my own and I'm really lonely. You can change it by just becoming a little bit more flexible. And remember the message for you from your moonology this week. Adjustments are needed. So if the adjustment has to happen, it has to happen from your end. Yeah. So please be a little bit flexible, and I feel like you will know instinctively which direction to make that change in. Yeah, you will know that instinctively because you need to know that you're not at the wrong place. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, even though it may sometimes feel like it's not and you're not supposed to be there. Yeah, you're supposed to be there and you're exactly there because the universe is trying to teach you something. Yeah, and when you learn, you'll get out of it because remember, the new cycle is just around the corner. Nourish yourself. Okay, please make sure you're eating well. Okay, please take care of your diet. Please take care of your exercise routine. Go out, have fun. Because I feel like you need more of that. Yeah, health and diet especially need very, very careful consideration. Or take your first step. That is what you need to do. You need to stop that overthinking, and you just need to begin on that new journey. See, with you guys, it's almost like you want to start again, but there's a part of you which is like afraid, which is still feeling that hopelessness. But remember, it is your choice, and you will know. You will know when the time is right. And then take that first step. Because remember, life is trying to teach you, and all you've got to do is you've got to learn. See, when it comes to life, it's not just other human beings who teach us. It can be nature. It can be an absolute stranger. It can even be, your pet, a cat, whoever it is that you're willing to learn from. So be willing to learn, be a student of your life. That is the lesson for you from the upcoming 10 days. Let's look at more. We're going to be taking your romantic messages. Look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So if you feel a certain way about your relationship, you've got to look within. The answer isn't exactly outside you, it is inside you. Freedom, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be exactly what your week is trying to teach you. Choose love. The moment you choose it, freedom is yours, nothing will stop you. Because the path is clear anyway. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. So exactly wherever you are going to be, exactly I see this as the first half of the week. The first half of the week is about yourself, where you take that step back to examine. Yeah? And once you get the answer, I feel like, you'll be fine. But it's all about you. The focus is on you. Yeah? Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. See, sometimes what happens is, we forget to look at our partners as friends. And we only place the burden of that relationship. Yeah? And relationships are burdensome, friendships aren't. So that is where the answer lies. So look for the friendship in the person that you're in with or in the future. And you'll be fine. And your relationship will be fine. Yeah, that's the key for you in the upcoming 10 days. I'm going to give you your tea leaf cards. A great happiness, that is amazing. Great passion, okay, you're going to be finding your passion once again. You're going to be finding that passion for life. Romance, celebration and party. So there is a chance that you're going to be invited to a party and a chance that you may meet somebody new. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Remember, you are safe. You're always safe from any kind of harm that could come your way. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding. So wherever you are, I feel like in the upcoming 10 days, lot of spiritual development will happen, which will result in a lot of growth for you. If you learn from life, especially, as I mentioned, yeah. Compliments from an admirer, alright. There is somebody who's like really admiring you from a distance, Lucky you then. An exciting event, you're going to be attending some exciting event in the next 10 days. Period of prosperity and abundance. Money is going to be good for you. Great worry over nothing. So if you're like sort of worrying about something, please don't worry. It's going to be okay. And it's likely nothing. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. You're going to be having a friend that you probably will spend some really good quality time with. I'm going to give you messages from Baba, and then we have your letters and numbers. The old has to die for the new to emerge. So the old way of being for you has to end and the new has to begin. Patience. Please remember, wherever you are, you need to be a little bit more patient and make adjustments with yourself and be a little bit flexible. perseverance. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's like the answer is close by. So don't quit before the miracle. That is the sense I'm picking up here. That's what God is saying. Alright. You have you. N. You have another N. 30. 25. 26. A. N. E. I. E again. N. Oh, lots of N's. What happening? T. 99. 55. S. Blank tile. So if you're missing a letter, you can use it. O. 21. And you have W. Oh, you win. Yeah. So once again, you got to be emerging the winner. As soon as you figure out that love is the answer, you will win in the end. Isn't that beautiful? I will leave you here. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 3s, and if this is the one that you have chosen, let's take a look. Alright. We pick out immunology on camera. Meditate and contemplate. So you've got some thinking to do in the upcoming 10 days. Some contemplation. Yeah, I feel like you need to decide something. What you need to release. Okay, the contemplation part is what parts of yourself do you need to release? What parts of you are there that no longer belong, and where do you need a new beginning in your life? So these may be some things that you have to consider in the upcoming 10 days. However, we'll get into things into a little bit more detail. Your tarot cards. Hierophant. 7 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. You have the Magician. And you have the 5 of Wands. Alright. So basically in your case, pile 3, it's like you are the magician. You've got this. You have everything to make whatever you want to make work. Yeah? Make no mistakes. If you want to manifest something in your life, the next 10-day period is ideal for you. I feel like this 10-day period is an excellent time for you to learn something. And I feel like some lessons are coming your way. This could be via a mentor, or this could just be life wanting to teach you something. Yeah. But the thing with you is, you want to do things right in the upcoming 10 days. And you don't want to take shortcut. You want to make things work in a way that is right in the long run for you. And that is what you're doing. See, in your case, there are a lot of things that you've already put a lot of hard work into. And you're waiting for it to come to life. But let me just tell you, you've got to be a little bit more patient. Between your dream and dream fulfillment, there is a little bit of gap, and that is where you need to be patient. And I feel like that being patient is what you learn in the upcoming 10 days. However, there is an invitation that is coming your way. So maybe it's going to be with a friend, it could be with a partner, a new date maybe, but you're going to be receiving an invitation to something. So if you take it, you'll be like going on a new journey entirely. However, you've got to be a little bit careful when it comes to dealing with people, because the chance of conflict is very present in your upcoming 10 days. So you've been warned, be careful. So do things right. Please don't take shortcuts. Once again, just breathe. Okay. Oh, you've got the Magician once again. So yes, you are in control of your destiny. At least when it comes to free will, you always have a choice when it comes to what you want to do. So make the right ones for yourself. Live the life that you want to live. Dream the dreams that you have for yourself. See, when it comes to you guys, I feel like something is happening for you in the realm of your root chakra. Now please remember, the root chakra has to do with your money or family or your health. So which of these areas need your attention is something that you want to focus on in the upcoming 10 days, because that is one area which is slightly imbalanced. Maybe you're giving too much attention to it, or you're giving very less attention to it. But root chakra issues are sort of present when it comes to you in your life. And please know that you don't have to try very hard. See, there is a possibility that you're very hard at work. Like you really want to achieve something. You're burning the midnight lamp, but somewhere you feel like, it's getting a little bit too much. So when you feel that it's getting a bit too much, breathe. Just breathe. Take it easy. Don't try to overdo things in the upcoming 10 days, because I feel like there is a possibility that you may be doing slightly that. Now, buy the book. See, when it comes to you guys, your family has a very interesting role to play in the upcoming 10 days. And it's like, the tradition that has long been there in your family. You want to carry that tradition forward. You want to take the right path. You want to do the right things. Not only for yourself, but when it comes to the larger picture at that. And which is making you thinking about how you want to proceed in your life and what new do you want to do. Yeah, so sort of thinking is on your plate, and there's also some adventure coming up for you. And there is a chance that more often than not, this is about somebody inviting you on an adventure and you saying yes and going with them. So this has another person involved with it, this adventure part. Exciting thing happening. So let me know if you already know what is that adventure that you're heading into. Could be travel, of course. Be present. See, please remember, don't think too much into the distance. Right now, wherever you are, remember, meditate and contemplate. And meditation and contemplation just happens in the present moment. It's nowhere in the future. So be present. Look at the, butterflies. Look at the flowers. Look at the wind. Look at how beautiful God has made His creation. Be present. Sometimes what happens is, that could be the thing that is happening with your root chakra. You're not physically present where you are. Even though it may feel like you're physically present, you're like very dissociated. You're somewhere else mentally. And that won't work for you in the long run is what is coming through. When it comes to you guys, I feel like in the upcoming 10 days, you're almost sort of wanting to go on a new journey. A journey of self-discovery. However, in this journey of self-discovery also, you don't want to make any mistakes. So chances are you're going to be wanting somebody's help to get there. Yeah, but remember, you are in the direction of your truth. And something is going to happen that's going to be making you feel very happy. Yeah, it's making you feel very joyous. It is going to make you thank your blessings in life. So whatever is happening, it's a great time for you in the upcoming 10 days. I'm going to give you your tea leaf cards. I also have your romantic messages. New opportunities, possibilities and new paths are opening up for you. So yes, new possibilities are there. A good fortune is going to be coming your way. See, the thing is, you've got to release something. Once you release something, you're going to be opening the doors to great fortune. Rainbow, the most difficult part of the situation is over and someone is behaving stupidly. So there is a chance that somebody in your life is sort of behaving stupidly. Yeah. Keep your life in balance. Remember the message, just breathe. So if things are getting tough, just take a small vacation or just breathe. You will be shown the way. So when it comes to your spiritual life, you will know what way to take. You'll be shown the way. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. So you don't have to worry about negative forces so much, you're safe. Spiritual love. There is somebody who has a love for you, but this is like a spiritual kind of a love. Yeah. Happiness and well-being. So when it comes to your life, it's like happiness is on the cards. Your well-being is like on the cards. A wish is granted. So some wish that you are holding very close to your heart, there is a possibility that is going to be granted for you as well. Let's give you messages for your relationships. Oh wow. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So in your heart, you know what to do. The past is now behind you. Release it. Oh, you had the card of release already. What do you need to release? You've got to release your past. Romantic past especially. Yeah? Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you should you follow it. Yeah? Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating new room for possibilities and new possibilities in your life. Only time will tell. So, thing with you is, you already know the answer. You've got to release something. Yeah? And once you release it, when you let go of all the unwanted times, then just breathe. Breathe. For the next thing to happen, it may take a little bit of time. Yeah? So there's some sort of a pause when it comes to your relationship. That's what I feel. Like not much is happening. Yeah? Give thanks for the blessing of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. So when it comes to getting your heart's desire, there is a little bit of time. Yeah, I feel like that's in store for you. Trust transmission occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Yeah, so that's your answer. Right now, it's time for you to pause, not give too much energy to your love life. Maybe focus on other things. And once the time is right, you get what you want. God willing. Okay. Reflection. Okay. So I feel like you've got to reflect on certain things. Reflect on certain choices. Flow with life. So don't overthink. Right now, just flow. Okay? Balance. You've got to maintain a balance. If you're giving too much time to your work, then that has to really, really change. $55.99 WGN number 3 10 11 15 O S A S 4 you have L. Law of attraction, once again manifestation. That's a huge message for you guys. You also have loan. Like if you want to buy some property or you want to take a loan, then it's a good time for you to do that. 27. You have the sun. Okay, so happy times coming your way. And you have an O. If you want to say no to something, say no to it. So once again, it's about that balance between saying yes and no. What works for you, and what doesn't. And you have a win. Yeah? So, you're going to be winning at this. Don't so much worry about it. I will leave you here. I'll see you next time. Bye.